Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, Ro here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are going to be in this beautiful Peterbilt 389, I think. We're going to be hauling 39,500 pounds of packaged food out of San Francisco to Barstow, California. It's going to take us over 9 hours, though I think we can do a little bit of speeding here and there. And by here and there, I mean pretty much everywhere. And we'll probably cut that down to a good, better portion. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the truck real quick. It is beautiful. There's so many lighting options. There's so many options in general for this truck. Let's go ahead and actually fire it up. Sounds so good. I did pick the second to best engine just because the best one I think is a Caterpillar. I think. And I think the one that I have in here is a Cummins engine, but basically, in fact, yeah, I do have a Cummins. You can see the badge right, like by the front fender. But anyway, but I believe the Caterpillar ones have way too much turbo in them, and I didn't quite like the sound of them, so I actually went with this one instead, which is the second most powerful. Still gonna get the job done. We have a beautiful truck today. It's been a long time since I've driven this truck. It's been a very long time. Last time I drove it was in an ETS2, and that was like a long time ago, probably over a year ago. So it's good to be back in this truck. One real cool thing to note, you may notice that that little extra axle in the back is actually turning. That is pretty damn cool. Turns with the, you know, front axle, so you can handle it a little better, which is pretty damn awesome. But let's go ahead, hop inside the cab. We got a newer interior, newer steering wheel. We can of course lay down in bed here if we wanted to. You know, pretty interesting. We could even drive from here, but let's not do that. Let's go ahead and get back out on the road. It's been a minute since I've actually recorded some ATS. Let's go ahead and get back out. So not really sure what there is to talk about today. I don't know why I'm really checking my way out of here. There's no one that ever drives down here. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly long trip, and I hope I can get it in one episode. If not, 2 episodes, it's fine. 2 shorter episodes should be great. Also, I don't get why there's a stop sign there, but a red light here. Kind of, like, redundant, I guess. You know. Department of Redundancy Department. But anyway, so this thing is a beast of a truck. I actually went with the, I guess, second longest chassis, because the longer one is just huge. I do not need something that long, if you know what I mean, to perform adequately. So anyway, yeah, I went with the second longest. Looks great. Again, this truck has so many options. Possibly the most options I've seen on a truck in this game so far, or really in any game. Because there are so many bumpers, there's so many fender options, there's so many like light bar options. Also, we need to make a left turn here, so we're gonna merge. Oh boy. First delivery of the day. Hopefully this can go a little better. Actually, technically not the first delivery of the day, because my first delivery of the day was at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, this thing, I mean, there's so many lighting options, and it's just, it's insane. And I love this truck. It's been a long time. I'm trying to think if I've actually driven a Peterbilt. Okay, scratch that. I'm wondering if I've actually recorded me driving a Peterbilt in this game. I can't remember. I think all my trucks have either been Freightliner or Kenworth. Obviously, this moving away from the W900 that I was driving previously, and before that being the Freightliner Coronado and the Freightliner Classic XL. So I don't know. I also can't remember what my first truck in this game was. First modded truck. I don't think I had a Volvo VNL. I know I had the, what is it, International Lone Star. Pretty interesting truck. Had a few issues with it, and I ended up not liking it because of its issues and just kind of moved away from it. I don't know, maybe it's been updated so that the graphical issues are fixed. But performance-wise, my game is doing okay. It's kind of subpar. There may be stutters here and there, but I mean, this truck is pretty big in terms of file size. It's over 100 megabytes to download, and probably even more to install, considering usually when you download a mod, it's compressed. I don't know. I downloaded it through the Steam Workshop, so I can't really give all the details on it because I don't really have all the details on it. Not that I really paid attention to them. But beast of a truck, and I am 100% in love with it. I think the only main issue I have with this truck is the fact that that hood mirror on the left side is the actual exact same mirror as this little smaller side mirror, which is a little weird. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. A little weird, considering, you know, this game allows you to specifically set mirrors by themselves. I don't know. It's the same mirror. If you look at them, they both show the same thing. They, you know, they move together when you go to adjust it. So it's super weird, but that's my main issue with it. Another thing is, if you look at the gear, if you don't have a 1080p or higher resolution, like myself, I have 736 or something like that, 763, whatever. But I have a really lower resolution, so it doesn't show the gear. It's a little bit of an issue. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. We can still see the miles per hour, kind of. It's actually really not legible at all. I can kind of see 37, maybe 36. So I can get a good idea of it. Also, there's like some weird stuff going on with the trim around that dashboard display. I think you can like technically see the GPS through it, which is a little weird. If you look, you can see like bits of green and red at points, and it's quite frequent too. So, oh boy, we are making a right-hand turn. How about we stop paying attention to that and pay attention to the road? That would be a good idea. You know, that would be smart. Alright, so we're finally hopping on a freeway there. So I'm gonna go for it. Sorry, person in a Sprinter RV. Me first. Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm gonna try and gun it on highways just because this delivery could take a while. We're actually down to 6.5 hours. Well, almost 6.5, just a little over. Which is pretty interesting. Went pretty quickly there. So hopefully this goes a lot quicker than I was originally thinking it would. You can see that Kenworth W900 that we're passing. Pretty awesome. Other than this truck, I don't have any new mods in. I haven't played this game in a long time. Basically, last time I recorded was the last time I played before today. So, when I went to install this truck, I had completely forgotten about the last episode and how reckless I was. Literally reckless. I mean, that was the title of the video. And as you can see, not really caring too much about speed. We're going 82 on a 55. That's fine. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. Is that a thing? Because are you really going to go 82 miles an hour at home? I don't think so. So anyway, What was I talking? Oh yeah, so basically I completely forgot about the last episode that I've recorded. So when I went to hop back in the game, my truck was destroyed. It was the Kenworth W900, completely destroyed. Completely forgot what I had done to even put it there. So went, fixed it up, and then bought this truck. This truck is actually really cheap. It replaces one of the Peterbilt 579s, I think. And it's like, it was super cheap. It was like $53,000. By the time I finished configuring it with all my options, it was like 80-something thousand. Like, just mind-blowingly cheap. But it's awesome. I love it. So it was well worth it. Also, I have like a lot of money. I have $843,000. That's actually more money than I had before I bought this truck. So, and I don't have any money mods running anymore. So that's, I mean, that's the perks of owning the company now. That's the perks of having so many drivers and whatnot. I feel like I should slow down just in case this person in front of me does, or maybe I should just switch lanes. Because really shouldn't be that close at these speeds in a semi-truck. Really shouldn't be at these speeds in a semi-truck, period. But, what gives? I love the speed. A lot of lane changing going on here. But yeah, this truck is quick. I love it. It is powerful. I haven't had any real issues with it. Haven't crashed it. Haven't damaged it yet. Well, I did a little bit of damage, but that was like normal wear and tear, like, you know, tires. If you go too fast, sometimes it ruins your tires. But other than that, I mean, I haven't crashed in anything. I haven't hit anything. So I've been doing pretty damn good with this truck, and I love it. Especially that turning axle, that second axle that turns. It's pretty interesting. I don't know, maybe later on I'll throw on the longer chassis, but for now I'm just going to keep it the way it is. Obviously we have our beautiful blue color, which I know technically isn't the same blue that I use for my channel. I don't think it is, but I don't know. It's not that I didn't have time, it's that I didn't have the energy to sit here and try and figure out exactly which blue it is. I mean, I know the hex code, but I don't know, like, RGB shit. Be nice if you could pick hex codes for colors in this game, but that's not a thing. I'm gonna go for it, even though that van definitely turned before me. We good. Also, not sure how my audio is coming out. Looks like it's doing fine, and it should be doing fine, considering how close I am to the mic. It's like right in front of my face. Wow, this trip really went quick. I bet you by 15... Okay, I'm going to take that back right now. But I was going to say that I bet by 15 minutes into the actual recording, I would have reached my destination. But we're in Bakersfield, so we're going to have to go pretty slow here. Getting a little bit of stutter back there. Sorry about that. It happens. We're at 26 frames per second right now. 24. 25. This is going well. That's the problem with having modded trucks, is once you hit a city, it kind of just destroys your frames. But hey, on the upside, the recording should still look fine. Like, you guys should still get a perfect 30, but me, on the other hand, not so much. It's like getting harder to navigate through, wow, it's just stuck at 25 frames per second right now. But yeah, it's getting harder to navigate through here with this long truck, long trailer. Also, we're going to have to merge. Please. Peterbilt. Please. Thank you. Love you. Peterbilt to Peterbilt. Much love. Respect your elders, because this truck is older. You know, it was kind of funny going through all the options for this truck, because even like on the ETS2 version of this truck, there was a version that had an apple on the dashboard, like right there above the glove compartment. And that was it's one of the options for this truck here in American Truck Sim. It's pretty interesting. Also, like the headlights, there was a lot of headlight options. It was actually quite mind-blowing. I wasn't expecting so many, but there were a lot of interesting options. I decided to go with a classic look. Even like the grill, you had a lot of options. You had like 17 bars, you had black mesh, you had painted options, you had 3 bars, you had... I mean, there was a lot of options. And I decided to go with a classic chrome mesh, just because, hell, I like it. It looks great. It's really simple, really minimal, but it still looks great. So I decided to go with that instead of the traditional 3 bars and black mesh or whatever the hell. And this thing is very chromed, so that could be one of the main reasons why my frames are so bad. Actually, right now we're at 30, so it's fine. And it's actually going up to 38, and then going back down to 30. Another thing that could be doing it is the 2 mirrors on the hood, as well as this chrome air filter. I might change the air filter just to see how well that turns out. I like chrome, though. That's the problem. I like it chrome. There's just something about the chrome that's more pleasing than a painted air filter. I don't know. It's just, that's my opinion on design. Alright, so it is almost 6 o'clock at night, or in the evening, not at night. So we're gonna go ahead and get those headlights on. And of course I still have the realistic truck sounds, or whatever it is called. Also don't know who it's by, or even where I got it at this point. There's so many mods that I have here that I don't know which ones came from where and who they're by. I do want to put in more mods. I do want to kind of redo my whole mod situation. That way it mainly focuses on Steam Workshop. But for now, yeah, I don't want to take the time to do that. Because, oh shit. Really? You're going to make me go on this intersection? Great. Love it. And we're going to make a left-hand turn. At least make me the first truck in line. That way I can actually do what I want. Yep, we're doing this. We're doing it. Oh boy. Okay, well, there's 1 damage on my truck. Hey, trailer's not damaged though. I don't think. Yep, we're good. We good. You saw nothing. I should jump cut. That way you don't see that. I'm just kidding. I'm not a complete asshole. That's a lie, but I'll let you see that. Also, we are absolutely going to cut that person off. I like to be in the right lane now, just because our exit... Actually, we're taking the next exit, so it's perfect. Alright, so there it is. 1% damage on our truck. We're going to be at our destination in 8 minutes, just past the officer on the side of the highway there. What highway are we on, anyway? I don't see that. Not sure. Alright, let's go ahead, slow this thing down going up here. God, I love the sound effects. I love everything about this truck. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, you, Kenworth, you totally could have gone. I think one of the big things that I'm really excited about in this game... Oh boy. We almost smashed into that car in front of us. Kind of a generic... I think that's supposed to be like an Acura... RL, I think? Is that an RL? Or am I thinking about the TSX? I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to be an Acura. Not the point. The point is... What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see, you know, what more comes to this game. Both in terms of mods and... just kind of... DLC content by SCS. Because this game is incredible. I'm not much of a trucker person, but this game is really great for, like, relaxation and just kind of kicking back and, you know, it's not the whole Grand Theft Auto high action-packed bullshit. Okay, bullshit, really. I mean, it's a great franchise, and I love it. But, you know, this is for the relaxation times. It's great. And I want to see, I'd love to see Arizona come into play here. Not sure when that's going to happen. Probably the next couple months, maybe. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. We are going to back up a 53-foot trailer into this shit. I don't even know where my drop-off is. I didn't even look. God damn it. Alright, well, now you get to see this axle move a lot because, you know. Also, I should probably pay attention to the cars that are parked here. That would be smart. I don't think I'm going to hit any of them. Should be great. Should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, according to the GPS, it is going to be on the farther side. I think I see the lines for it, so this is going to be great. Let's go ahead, get closer to the actual building and the carts and the security guy that's just randomly standing outside this place. Okay, and we are going to start backing this thing in even more. Oh boy, a little too much there. I'm like not paying attention. That's a bad thing. All right, doing good. We're doing good. Okay, more. Good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking not good. Looking very bad. Okay. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, now we're going to have to straighten it out. Pop this curb. There we go. I am not okay with that. I want it to go a bit more. Okay, yep, let's just rev the shit out of it in neutral because that's smart. Okay, now we should be fine. Let's just inch it over there. Easy, easy, easy. A little more. Easy. Ease her in there. Just slide it in like me and your DMs. Okay. And we are good. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look outside real quick. We've got our parking brake set, truck in neutral. Also, look at all those lights in the back. Whee! Cool. Oh, and the reverse lights, we'll get to those in a minute. But, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the reverse lights now. They are super lit, fam. Look at that. Look at that. There's no way we're not going to be able to see. I mean, it's so bright, actually, that I was getting a headache earlier playing this. That's how bright it is. So it's lit. Bam. I gotta stop with that shit. Yeah, so many lights. It's ridiculous. Alright, so I think that we're good here. We're gonna go ahead and drop off our trailer. And boom, excellent. Alright, so we went ahead and hauled 39,500 pounds of packaged food from San Francisco to Barstow, California. We drove a total of 372 miles, which took us 8 hours and 27 minutes. Not bad, not bad. We consumed 71.5 gallons of fuel. Jesus Christ, help us all. And the economy and the environment and all that shit. But in total, we got $9,279 as well as 2,361 XP. And we leveled up to instructor. I think before this I was like professional. I don't know. You'll see when it shows the progression, because yeah. All right, so I guess we're gonna go for long distance. No, we're not. There's really nothing more I can do for long distance. So I guess we could go. Again, I'm just going to save fuel economy for last. So once all these are filled up, we'll go for fuel economy. I think this time I'm going to go for high value cargo. Let's go ahead and apply that. Thump. And there we have it. I think that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Look at all those lights, man. This is incredible. This thing is lit like a fucking Christmas tree. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of American Truck Sim. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Comment down below if you have suggestions or feedback that you want to share with me. If you want to stay up to date and see the newest content as soon as it's available, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check out the usernames at the end of the video. I think I'll do another episode in a couple days. We'll see how well that turns out. I hope you all enjoyed, but until next time, goodbye.